Hey there, it is hunting season is right around the corner on us, and I put cameras out about 3 weeks ago probably, and came up here to do a little bit of camera inspection, see what we got, and guess what? Camera's gone. So I lost two cameras last season. One got totally stolen. I never could find it, disappeared, and another one damaged beyond use. And it is a bear. Luckily this time, I found my camera. There it is right there. About 20 feet away from the tree, and hopefully it still works. All right, so this is the strap that goes in the back of the camera. You can see the bear broke the clips off of it. Totally ripped it off of there. Also had this metal cable tie that also went through the clips here where my thumb is. I thought that I'd keep the bear from getting it off the tree, and I cannot believe the bear broke it right off there. Luckily, he didn't run off with it. I found it, and it looks like it still works, and caught him in the act. Last year, I ran into this problem, and I got a bear box that I made, and it's way up here on top of the hill. I'm gonna run up here and get it. It's lag bolted to a tree up there. I'm not using it this year. Primarily focusing on this spot right here, and get up there and get this box. All right, I'm on top. This is the bear box I was talking about. I made last year. I took a 30 amp disconnect box and took all the guts out of it. Custom cut the door to fit my camera, and then a lock. And the lock is to keep the human bears from messing with my camera. There's that. All right, I didn't bring a tripod or nothing with me. I'm gonna have to put the camera down to take this off. I lag bolted it to the tree with some pretty long lag bolts, and just close it, and then I drilled a hole in the bottom, and I screwed the camera in from the bottom on the little tiny fitting on the bottom, and it looks like I thought I left it in the box, but apparently didn't, so I'm not going to get much out of this today. I'm going to get it off the tree and get it back down to the other spot. Strangely enough, I lost two cameras up here last year, both of them on this tree. One of them disappeared. I looked big loops all over this mountain. Big giant circles looking for that thing everywhere. Couldn't find it. And then the other one was laying right at the base of the tree, and it was all beat up. Lenses broke out of it, damaged beyond use. Strangely enough, I put the bear box up here, put the camera in the bear box, and never got a picture of the camera of the bear ever again. So I guess he did his damage and moved on to somebody else's cameras. All right, here's the box. See where I cut it out on the door and mount the camera in this hole right here. And there's that. All right, I'm back down the bottom. I'm gonna put my bear box right here, right midways where the strap was. Held the other camera in. Here's what I was telling you about, this little hole in the bottom. Screw that through the hole in the box. I don't have this bolt that goes to that with me up here. I do have another camera I was gonna put in a different spot, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and mount it on this tree because I definitely want to be watching this. This is a natural travel path for the deer right through here. And my tree stand is right there. And I've been hunting this about 4 or 5 years now, and this seems to be how they access in and out of here. And this is where I've always focused my cameras on. Deer come off a mountain in the evenings and lay low in the pastures and fields at night. Come back up in the mornings and usually go right through here. This is no feeding, no baiting, no nothing, just natural deer path in the woods. They've been using it as long as I can remember, ever since we've been up here, even before we built the house up here. There it is on the tree, lag bolted on the back. This cutout is made specifically for this camera. I have another camera down here. It's a different brand of camera. It does not fit this cutout. And there's what it looks like in the box. And that should prevent a bear from being able to get it out of there. I got a stack of washers that I lay up inside of here. Gets it up above that little lip on the bottom. And again, I do not have my screw that holds that thing in place. I'm going to just set it in there today. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, activate it, and see what happens. I'm going to put my other camera right up here. This is not where I want it, but and while until I get this fully operational, I definitely want to see this right here. When I get this fully operational, I'll probably put the camera a little bit further up the hill. I got both cameras up and running. I don't like this camera as much as I like these, and I can't find these anymore. I bought these on Amazon last year, I guess. And then when one of these is the one the bear ran off with, and I bought these. I don't like these as much. They don't take as good of pictures and seem to catch a lot of wind and stuff, no matter how I set the sensitivity on it. So primarily this is just here to back this one up, because this is just sitting in here right now and it's not going to stay there. If a bear comes up here and messes with it, he's just going to knock it out of there and it won't take any pictures. But I will come back and put this screw down through here through the bottom, which will hold it in place, and it should be good to go now. Then I'll move this camera somewhere else around here. I put the strap on it that came from this camera, and again the metal cable, and hopefully it'll be okay. All right, while we're here, here's my tree stand, and typically I built this thing, put it up every year and took it back down, but a couple years ago I didn't find time to get it back down. It's kind of became a permanent fixture here. I've done some improvements to it. You see I got the burlap up there that was zip tied to that top rail, which I made with 1/2-inch pipe, and it's corn clamped to the back of the tree. And I got me a 25-foot dog leash that I used to put everything on the ground and pull it up in there after I get up there. And I put the burlap on it because this is natural downhill, and when the deer are above me up in here, they're either eye level with me or above me, and they usually see me, especially if I make any movement. Last year the burlap paid off big time. I watched that curly Q8 pointer come from down up in here. For half an hour he fed down through here and came all the way down to about where my finger's at, and we were able to harvest him. So the burlap paid off. Looks like the wind has damaged the burlap a little bit. It's been up there since last November, and I'll probably try and improve on that a little bit more this year. It'll bring me up to a new piece. I cut out spots so that I could see through it and see the winds ripped it on further down. It was just real small holes that I could see through. All right, so that's it for today. Bear got my camera. Trying to remedy that situation. I never started using cameras till last year and actually enjoyed it. I like watching the camera footage just as much as I like coming out here to hunt. And I'll keep on doing that. The funny thing is, last year I got lots of deer activity and lots of buck activity. And I hunted, all through all the seasons: muzzleloader, bow season, rifle season, late muzzleloader. And, we're talking 2.5 months of hunt time sitting up here in this tree stand. And I saw one deer one day. And fortunately it's the one that we wanted, but you just never know. All right, hopefully next weekend I'm hoping to sit up here with the bow a little bit. Won't be able to this weekend. Still got this big massive outage going on at work. I'm kind of on standby basis right now. I'm gonna try to get down to the farm and get some winterization done. because I just don't know what my schedule is going to look like. Hopefully next weekend I can sit up here with the bow a little bit and get some nice hunting footage for the first time. I've been trying to do that ever since we started YouTube, and it's just like it never works out. I never see anything when I bring the cameras up. Last year when the 8-pointer came up here, I didn't have my cameras, and I actually didn't bring them on purpose because I kind of thought it was a bad omen, because I kept bringing my cameras. I had them rigged up in the tree up there and never saw anything when I had my cameras. And the one day I didn't bring a camera, there he was. But that's how it goes, you know, you never know. You gotta be in the right place at the right time. But, you know, aside from seeing game and stuff, I enjoy seeing it. I enjoy being up in this tree. I've had does and stuff walk right underneath of me over the years, and I really enjoy that. I enjoy being that close to them. And, you know, I can never fire a shot, and if I see some activity in here while I'm sitting in the tree, it just drills me to death. So, yeah, it is what it is. Gotta be in the right place at the right time, and hopefully we will be. All right, I gotta get back down to the farm and help Kelly do some winterization. Appreciate you watching, and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to look for Hematite Homestead on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and we will see you next time.